Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. So this video is a bit different than most of my videos away from it's a DPS video, but it's random DPS videos. It's like you can say most of my DPS videos is for a specific item. Like normally we want to get like a ring, earring, necklace, whatever, anything like this. But this one is a bit random. Like I will get something or 2 items, 3 items, not something would be fair even. Like normally I was doing, as example, +6 syringe. I will go for +6 syringe from the other one or from the new one or the next upgrade or whatever, anything like this. But here it's actually anything can happen, anything. I got these 3 items, what they will do for me. I got this, what they will do for me, anything like this. So anyway, you will begin to understand as we are going. And I have like 3 tests for today, and we will see them as we are going. So anyway, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for sure if you didn't, and if you liked the idea, tell me in the comments so I can understand if you liked it or not, and maybe I will meet you later some like this again, and let's begin this. So first the base test will go for my ult for my FM. So actually I had some items from before. If you are shooting here, actually I had, if you saw the chances video for this who saw this, I had Oculus gloves here on +6, and I had here +12 on my bracelet, and I made upgrade for it. Then I made this one down for Stormtide down for +11, and that's what I will test for today. So if you check my old items, it will be like this. So I have done bright on my amulet, but no levels, +11 on weapon, +6 on all of my accessories away from bracelet, +12. I have +14 here. I have, for example, some stages 5, manifest soul shield for true Poharan, and that's the most important points. Attack power was like this, mistake was in 30k, 37 on my critical damage, attack power 30 or 3k.5, my spender stones is like this, set effect by 4k 100, and that's it. And the changes I made is actually gloves for +11 blood knight gloves. So from +6 Oculus to +11 gloves, that's too much, and expect a lot of damage from this one. And the like what I said, +11 on a Stormtide bracelet, it was Oculus, so it's actually went to 1 tier higher, but not +12, but expect a lot of damage also from this. Also I got +15 here for this Dawn Bright Mystic badge, so expect a lot also. Here I got true on my heart, and also got true on supernatural pit, and also got true on a Skywatch talisman without any pluses. Nothing happened on the manifest soul, and nothing happened anywhere else away from. I put it by the way cities. I didn't have any cities on my Oculus, so I have critical damage increased by 1k and 400, and also 40 attack power. Chances with HP was so bad here by the way. And also on these gloves I got the same sighty, so 1k 400, and also attack power by 40. So my attack power increased a lot because of this. It reached 3759. My mystery increased also a lot because of this. Critical chance a bit. Critical damage also increased a lot because of the cities. So expect a lot of damage coming from here. I wasn't playing with threats, I think I was playing with Gem Focus, and that's how it will go. So let's see the test before, then after for this. But before I go to the DPS test, so you can understand, I will go just for the first 10 billion on the dummy with ice spec, okay, and I will go for it and see how much I can do. I will not go like any of my DPS videos like I tried like 30 times. It's a bit random, so expect a lot you will see anyway from this item. So I will go a bit like I will try just 3 times at max, and whatever I will get the best result I will take it, okay. I will not go for like 30 times. I do too much when normally I do any DPS test, so I can sure that is good or not. But for this one I don't really care about this point. I am not testing a current item, I want to understand how it go. So expect whatever it will be an average. Like if I will get like as example 20 million, it will be 20 million, can be 22, can be 23, can be 90, it will be something in this average by the way. Anyway, let's go for them and coming back for you. So as you saw on the first one went for 107 million DPS, okay, and on the second one after the items I reached 131 million, so increase about 23 million something on this average. As like what I said, it will be a bit average on this one more than anything. If you asked me, I expected these items will do like 20 million, maybe not that big number, especially gloves will do a lot of damage. It's 2 tiers up. It was from Oculus and the 6 and now it's Blood Knight and the 11, so too much damage, too much tiers, about 5% on every upgrade. So if I will say just a Storm Tide will be about 5%, also 5% from here, also plus 11, that's mean boss attack power, mystery chances, a lot of this, so it made too much damage. On this one it's not plus 12 like the older one, but still expect about at least 5%. So if I will say I'm doing about 100 and I have like at least 15% in every item or on these two items together, so at least I will do for like 122, 23, something like this, okay. But actually also with a small increase also from here, so it made something far, and with cities it made better, and my expectation a bit went more than what I expected by like 3 millions or 4 millions. So that's what happened after all of this. Anyway, let's go for the next DPS test for now, and that will be on my main character, so let's go for it. Now for second DPS test, and I'm here on my main character. So the DPS test this time is about like how much I gained as DPS from my items and my upgrades. From the last video I made DPS test, which was my Mystic Badge one for who saw this, and compare to what I can do at the moment. So to understand how much it was the Mystic Badge when it happened, so when I finished full the boss it was 258, okay. So that's the max number I got on the Mystic Badge back on this time, and now we will see what I can do. And by the way, there was some other DPSs I made, like when I reached 66 billion and 60 billion, and also the full, okay. So we will see all of this so we can understand everything, and I will show you all of this as we are going. So anyway, what happened on this time? This time about maybe from 2 weeks, 3 weeks, when I made the Mystic Badge video I sent. At least that's what I remember, maybe more a bit. So centuries it happened on these days. I think it was a lot, I can say. Like here first on Upsurge I got from plus 11 to plus 12, okay. Here on this one it was plus 11, now it's plus 13, so there is some increases on this for sure. And for this one was plus 11, went for plus 14, and this one was plus 11, also went for plus 14. I have here also plus 13, I have plus 14, I think they was 11 as well, okay. So too much increases. And also here this one was plus 11, I think also went for plus 13. So that's how it going for my accessories. Here didn't change, that was DPS test, and here nothing also changed. I got too much levels here, even we reached the plus 10, and by the way plus 10 on this one, don't underestimate it at all. And not this one, by the way, I mean this one went for plus 10, okay. And don't underestimate this one at all, away from, I was actually saying it's trash, but after what I saw, like you can see, it can give you enhancement, and it can give you Mystic, and also it can give you a chance for Mystic, and I got the full chance, the best chance I can get, 4.2 Mystic. So this one not actually something bad, but it's driving me a lot of boss attack power, and also Mystic, and also another Mystic one, and also another Mystic one, but increased by percentage. So I have 3 Mystics because just of this item. Like if you look here, I have like 55 Mystic, this one will make it 57 Mystic, okay. It's not, it's about actually almost about 2k Mystic away from the chance for the 4.2, so it should do a lot because of this, okay. For here nothing happened at all. Maybe I made this upgrade, I can't really remember. I think I got 1 plus here, and also here I don't think there is some big changes away from, I have the 2 debuffs here, I have 1 Mystic here and 1 Mystic here. I think this was after this, and also this critical damage one I think I got after Mystic Badge as well. So all of this it changed. Here I didn't change anything on these 3 pieces, just waiting until I can get the other one. Okay, and not sure, I think I maxed this before all of that. Can't really remember this part a bit. And for my stats was about attack power was about 5k.2 at the start of 2, so maybe I reached it got increase about 100 attack power because of this. Also my boss attack power was about 12% attack power, and now it reached 13, so there is like 1k if I remember right, something closer to 1k boss attack power increase on this time. And also my mistake growth a lot at this time. I expect it was, I think, something like 53 or 52, so I have some good increase on mistake, and that's because also of this relates. I maxed all of the parts, I can say not match the parts, I mean take all the places, so I put it some I made upgrades for them, like this one it's matched, but not all of them. This one have missed it, so in the end all of these gave me 2k and 600, and also critical damage by 1k by 100, or sorry 1k and 100, almost just one less, and some good debuff, some small attack power. So all of this also can help me on this. Maybe not sure if there is something else I got gained or gained on this time. Maybe Saiti also, like this one IC80 was the one with 175, so there is like 250 critical damage increase, actually not a lot. But anyway, if you ask me what will make this DPS can go for a lot, I expect these gloves, I expect this range, also a range, I expect the pluses in general if I will say, and this battalion also amulet, also because it was 0 on this time, now it's plus 10, so expect a lot from this one. I think it will do something, you ask me. Okay, so anyway, I will go for this DPS test, but like what I will said, I am taking this randomly, so I will not take this one on the next video, because next video expect it will be a real DPS test. It's for battalion weapon, as I got the fragment, and I will just buy the weapon, upgrade it, and we will see how it will do. But anyway, I will not take this result there, because I will try to test again until I can get the max DPS I can really get before I make the test and make the upgrade and all of this. Anyway, let's go for the DPS test and see how it will go. So as you saw, DPS went for, on the full one, 284, and some increases also on the other things. So actually from 284 to 200 was 58, it's increased by like 26 million DPS. And that's something closer, if you ask me, from the first test we made on my Force Master, which is actually just 3 items different almost, and here too much items different, but in the end almost they are the same, away from also the DPS gain and the difference between their DPS. So what that can tell us, by the way, it will tell us something good. Upgrades and the pluses, it's doing so good, but changing the items itself to something higher on tier will make a lot of difference, especially if you go like 2 tiers. So that's mean when we are playing with ults, that mean we can gain a lot of DPS faster than when you are playing with a main character, but just on some points. Like if you do the same thing, that's mean your main character, because it have higher DPS, and most of items doing a percentage increase. Like if I will change this range as example, it have 18 critical damage percent, maybe it will be 20, so that's some percentage. This percentage will make a difference as you are going up on DPS. If you have 300k as a, or million as example, So this can make some good entries for you. If you have just 100, so that make the DPS gain a bit less, and the other one will be higher than your DPS when you are week 1 with like 3 times. So that's should, or what it should happen normally. But actually increases here, if I will say some percentage, like I got 26 million from I am doing was like 258, so 258 to like this increase about 10% increase. But on my Force Master I actually made like more than 20% increase, like it was about 26%, something like this. Okay, so if I would say the percentage was more on my Force Master, so it made the DPS ruined for here. If I got the same percentage here, I will go for more DPS, and that's for sure. And now for the last DPS test for today, and that's super simple DPS. We will see if Mystic is doing a lot of DPS or not, or can help on your DPS or not. And that's simply I will do this. I will go for Shift P. Okay, I have this one, I have Mystic and the critical damage by this much, so I have a lot of the critical damage, almost 3k, and I have Mystic damage by 3k and 471. So these numbers kinda good. If I will go for this one, but I will not make full of this, because I will test on dummies without doing anything. I have some Mystic here going for 886, so if I will take this from the older one, it will be like the older one have more Mystic by 2k, almost 0.5, okay, almost on this average, and I have too much critical damage there, about 3k, so that will be the big difference on this DPS test that can make everything change. Okay, here I have debuff, but actually I will go for dummies without any TDs. That means this debuff will do nothing for me, so this test not for debuff at all, it's just for Mystic and critical damage that I gained. So do you expect this one will do that much damage or not? That's what we will see. So the DPS test, I will go for debuff. Expect the DPS will go down when I change this one to this one, because I have less Mystic, no critical damage, increase. That's mean I go down like what you can see here. Mystic going for 54k, and on the other one 57k, so there is a lot of DPS going down, and also my critical damage was 59, okay, 0.8, and now 62.8, so like what I said, about 3k, and we will see. So DPS test will go down, we will see how much it will go down. That's how it will go for this DPS test, and we'll go for full HP. So let's go for there and see how it will go. So the result went for 281, and almost just that for the full DPS, and as you saw the other results as we are going. So anyways, the difference went for like 3 million DPS, 0.2 almost any, like I said, it's about average. I don't go for full DPS to test all of this, it's about average for me on this one. So Mystic with this much and critical damage with this much almost give you 3 million DPS, and by the way, in most of my DPS tests, when I got anything like this, like I gained 3k Mystic or anything on this average with criticals like from cities or anything like this, almost I went for this result. So 3 millions was something closer to most of what is happening before. So if you will say Mystic is important or not, for sure it's important, but that will make a lot of importance in when you are playing on dungeons, if you will use the buff as example, so you will lose some mystic and critical damage, and if you will not make that use for this debuff, that's mean you will lose like 3 million DPS. For sure it's better for you to have them as example, okay? And normally if I will say I'm going for something like this, I should have no mystic here and have just the buff damage, so this result can go even further than this and will be so bad. Away from the buff damage, I will make video about it later because we will have to talk about this a lot and make some tests on this so we can understand which or when the time you have to use the buff damage and when the time you never think about it anyway. So that will be a long story. So anyway, with this it's end of our video, so expect like what I said, battalion weapon next video maybe. Not sure if it will be the next one or not, but anyway expect it so soon because I will not wait that much until I make the upgrade, so I will have to record this as fast as I can. And thank you for watching guys, and like what I said, tell me if you like this type of video, and thank you for watching guys. See ya in the next video. Bye bye.